found out where she lives. Is there something happening in her family? I will go with extremes and say this is like some kind of like, our date is going to be on the concert. I don't know if it fits her yet. She's going to be a target for defending Kyoji. Gore, I have 3 targets for you. Will he say still the same, or like this scene will change? I think wrong is going to happen to her, right? Was that in our Akane? This gives me 2 informations. I mean, one of the 2 options. Hello and welcome back to Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So, I want to tell you that I gave a bit of thought. I put this on Discord actually, so if you're not on Discord you still don't know this, but I'm going to tell you now. I've reasoned out basically why you are lying to me. Like, you said to me that Sadashima is worse in any other road than in Akane, and I disagree with this. And my reasoning about this, I'm going to feel myself better now, because I don't want to think about Sadashima to be even worse. So yeah, just deal with this. So basically, Sadashima is focused on Akane. He have a bet against Akane, right? Like, he basically want to do stuff with her, right? And he got pissed off on Kyoji and stuff because we happened to be with Akane. So now, when we are not on her road, he's not going to piss off on Kyoji, so we are not on Sadashima target, outside of like beating him up. But also, like, we are not going to see anything that he's going to do to Akane, so we are safe. Like, he have nothing to do with others. Yeah. And with that optimistic intro, we can just go to the episode. So leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you don't subscribe, become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier, and let's go. What's the kind of problem? Namigi? Kyoji pierced Aoi, who hangs her head with a sullen expression again. Probably, yeah. Hearing this, Kyoji jolts in realization. Is Aoi trying to say that Akane likes him? That would explain Akane's attitude. Alone with me? But why? Kyoji bashfully feigns ignorance, but that only makes Aoi lower her face even further. Yeah, sure. With her head hung like that, Kyoji can't see what kind of face she's making. That said, she's clearly depressed. Maybe since Aoi is friend of Akane, who always hung out with her, she's worried about the way Akane stormed out like that. No. Kyoji's heart thumps hard. He can't believe it, but there's no doubting it. She's smiling? Though she's looking down, he can see that the corners of her mouth are turned upwards. Yeah, because he chose to stay with Aoi instead of like going to Akane, and she's happy about that, yeah. It startles him. Why would she smile at a time like this? It's like they are talking about something funny. Yeah. Kyoji is... as always. Do you hate Akane or something? Aoi slowly looks up, pointing a question gaze towards Kyoji. Kyoji recalls and replies vaguely. I just get that feeling. He really doesn't have the exact reason to think that. But every now and then, our expression and words give him that impression. Yeah, it's like... she's like under influence of Akane. It's not like she's hating her, but maybe she wants to like be able to do her like own decisions basically, and Akane is like influencing her decision making basically, right? Huh. But shouldn't you have gone after Akane too? Thanks. Huh? This time, his heart times hard for the entirely different reason altogether. But as Kyoji leans forward, he hears a dry cough. Oh, sorry. He completely forgotten, but the waitress is still waiting to take their order. That was awkward. After having a drink, Kyoji and Aoi step outside. The sun has already finished setting. Aoi told him he doesn't have to, but Kyoji feels obligated to walk her home. But in the end, when Aoi's doorstep comes into sight, she tells him he doesn't have to walk her any further, and that's how we found out where she lives. Aoi in light, like night lights. Oh, her like blue hair is like even more blue. What the hell? That's nice, actually. Why not? Oh, you don't know where she lives actually. Aoi doorstep comes into sight. Okay. I'm kind of ashamed. Ashamed of what? Huh. Is there something happening in her family? Aoi doesn't answer that question and instead mumbles this. Okay. That's a good thing, right? Huh? You were? Since he and Akane grew up together like siblings, Kyoji knew where she lived and came over to play many times. Because of that, he has a pretty good image of what the house next door looks like. Oh! So you're a neighbor with Kika now. Okay, interesting dynamic here. He gets the feeling he just broached the subject that was better left untouched. But why though? I mean, Akane just moved to different place and Kika took her place. I don't see anything strange here. Yeah, this is like they like for some reason like still living next to Aoi, but it's like nothing like really weird, right? They just like changed their like places. Shinta did mention Aoi has a lot of problems at home. Oh, he did? Okay, I missed that. But I suggested second before that maybe there's like something going wrong with her family. Maybe like her father or her mother is like drunk or something, you know, and she's like ashamed of that. Why I kinda left and Kika entered? This is weird. I mean, no, it's not weird, but this is still kinda... I don't know what to think, actually. Just mumbling to myself, I'm sorry. Yeah, see you. You're so kind. And likes metal. He watches as Aoi walks behind the simple wooden fence. The house she walks into looks good deal older and less maintained than the ones around it. So parents don't really care about like maintaining the house, I guess. So this is like some kind of like... I will go with extremes and say this is like some kind of like pathologic situation there. Maybe they're like always drunk, they barely work. And I kinda know Aoi never said this to anyone. Okay, let's see how this unveils. Maybe we'll have to save her from her family house. After he gets home, Kyoji moodily plays with the convenience store spaghetti Yamiko got them on the way back. Yamiko, whose cheerfulness seems to be directly correlated with Kyoji's full mood, speaks energetically with her fork in hand. I hope you weren't talking about anything stupid. Don't equate my old stories to that. Okay, did we read this? I don't think so. I mean, I think like we can try and skip the text with Yamiko because most of them are probably going to be the same, right? Okay, that's not new one. Because I have in mind the, like, you know, ghost stories and stories in general. Talk about stories with like, Yamiko and in this game, so I thought like this is the same, but it's not. Okay. Now shut up, everyone has a stupid story or two from when back they were a stupid kid. I definitely heard that before. Shut up. Besides, we were just at the cafe, so why do we have to eat this junk food? Guess not, but Kyoji pokes into his spaghetti in the distracted manner. The bentos from the convenience store nearby are by no means gross, but eating them all the time made Kyoji sick of them. Yeah, that's true. You need to sometimes diverse from stuff. I mean, there are like eating disorders that makes you basically want to eat only one or two specific things and nothing else. This is like very extreme case actually, but there was like the case. I read about this like, I don't know, like a week ago or something. There was like a case like for a few years, like 12 years old I think, been eating only chips or fries, is it called in English? I don't know. And like yeah, like chips and fries basically, and like sausage or something like that. And he like, it's not like he hated eating anything else or something, but he just like refused to basically eat anything else. And in like few years, when he was like 17, he go blind basically. He's like eye nerves got like deteriorated because of like lack of basically supplements and everything, and he basically went blind. So yeah, it was all because he just ate very wrong diet his whole life. So yeah, it can happen. How did what go? She is cute. When she smiles, she's adorable. Nothing really happened. I just walked here until we were in front of her house, and that was it. Yeah, the thing is, it was per her request, so she said herself she didn't want me to walk her any further because her house is shabby. Not like I could argue with that. Yamko House contemplatively and nods a few times. Maybe, I mean, yeah, house is unattended, so firstly, I thought like her parents might be like drinking a lot and stuff, but on the other hand, they might be just poor, you know? Maybe that's the thing. It might be also that, or both, combination of both. But yeah, there's like definitely something going on with her house. I could tell by just looking at her face. Forget all that. Why do you keep eating all this gross stuff? What the hell is curry with milk chocolate? How do you get yourself to eat that? Oh, we already had that. See what I said? Like, most of the things with Yamiko were already read. So yeah, we had like, instantly when I saw they talking about like weird tasting bentos, I already knew we had that. Because we melted this whole last road. Okay, so we got some tickets for the concert, okay. Aoi likes music. As I clean up after dinner, which all things considered just meant throwing an empty bento boxes into trash, because suddenly brings this up. What kind of concert? It depends on the genre and the band, yeah. Sounds like, yep, sounds very metal. Hell yeah, we're going with Aoi. Let's do it. Huh? Well, I'm interested, yeah. In plural, so... Aoi, we're going for the concert. Our date is going to be on the concert. Akane's date being in the cafe. But yeah, always someone that would go to the concert. Because of her job and because well connected, she often gets free tickets and like while she works at her large publisher. I wonder how casual clothes for Aoi looks like. We saw the Akane ones already, so I wonder how the Aoi will look like. Because her job here, because well connected, she often got free tickets and the like while she worked at her large publisher. But Cerberus 69, Cerberus Guard 69, huh? Sounds like fun. He practices the guitar as his daily routine before crawling to bed. Why we have Yuka music? Oh, it's been here before. Okay. Right, we just remembered like Yuka and then we called Akane, right? The hell, yeah. What's with this attitude? A ringtone. Other door. Okay, so Akane came to our house anyway. I thought like maybe Aoi will take us like to the school, but it seems like it's not the case. It's still Akane. I mean, I guess Aoi is introvert, so she won't really do that unless we have like really good connection with her. And I'm going to save here because it's one of the choices. So we can let her leave or call for her to stop. So yeah, we already did both choices, so I will just choose the one that will like not give us hearts most likely. So I will let her leave. Okay. After that, she returned to her seat and cheerfully raises her voice. Oh, hair change? Oh! That's so adorable! Oh my god, this is precious. Head pots, head pots. Let me move. Here. Head pots. Nice. This is so cute. I don't know if it fits her yet. But that's cute. I think it's like... This is like... It kind of doesn't fit her, you know? It's like... It's like cute, but at the same time it doesn't fit her, you know? It's like... I don't know, I feel like she's like too old to have this. This kind of like... double hairpins. But who can judge? It does look cute. Yeah, she definitely looks different and not as plain as she used to be. Yeah, I guess that what actually yeah. Now when I said this, it makes more sense. Yeah, she doesn't look like as plain as she used to. So more people will like start recognizing her, I guess, with this because of her like different outlook, and not like just straight hair and like nothing else, you know. Yeah, makes sense. Aoi only put up her hair a bit, but it does make her look much more cheerful. What made her do this? Aww. Although at the same time it's I don't know, I'm conflicted. Let me know in the comments, do you like our new hairstyle? Does it fit her? I think it's cute, but I'm not entirely sure if it fits her. This is kinda weird. Maybe I'm just not used to Aoi like that. As Akane nods, Aoi eyes flick over to Kyoji. Yeah, pretty much. Huh? Shinta continues to smile teasingly. making Yonji wonder if he should suck his friend with a light punch to get him stopped. Before he can do so, he freezes. He can feel a nasty gaze on him. Looks like they decided to show up to school. Oh yeah, Sadashima is back. Let's beat him up again. Huh? Kyoji cocks his head. He might sound like Yamiko for thinking this, but he's getting a bad feeling about... bad feeling today is going to be the very long day, yeah. We heard that before. We had this conversation. Yep. I started fixedly at Kyoji, so we have now Sadashima and Ando talking bullshit about us. And last time it was Akane who stepped in, basically. But now it's going to be Aoi, huh? Oh no, is this going to make her a target for Sadashima? Fuck! I forgot about this scene. Like, she's going to be a target for defending Kyoji. Fuck. No. She's as expressionless as ever. But maybe she's just he's just imagining things. Her eyes looks like they were wavering slightly with concern. Yeah, sure. I hate you. Okay. Yeah, okay, Sadashima being like sarcastic and like typical conversation between Sadashima and Kyoji, yeah, basically. Aoi abruptly gets to her feet, her chair trembling back loudly. The noise caused the whole classroom to look at her. Oh, this is like really out of character for her. What ignore means could only use one voice. Yeah. So she realizing like Kyoji is like doing something that will make this thing worse. Just like Akane did. A moment later she goes red and simply sits back down. Yeah, okay, figured. What was she trying to do? Kyoji isn't sure what Aoi tried to say, but he can tell her that in her own way she tried to express her concern and support for him. Sadashima raises his brow, trying to play the role of the model student player. Fuck you. So we got okay, yeah, we had the talk. Wait, why we have talk with... Why we already had this? Last time we had Akane talking with the three because they accused her for like being jealous of Sadashima and stuff. But we are not with Akane now, so... What? Because you keep butting in? Why do you have to keep butting her into Sadashima business? Okay, maybe it's before they know about the bet. Now I think about this. This conversation might be like... Because Akane is still talking to Sadashima and stuff. But they still don't know that Sadashima have a bet against Akane, basically. So they accuse Akane for like being clingy to their beloved Sadashima. Yeah. And we can choose to step to break them up or watch. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I would like to step in, to be honest. I mean, it's like this choice doesn't really matter, right? And if we step in... I mean, we did both before, so... I don't remember which one is doing like what, so I will do what I would do normally. At least like as the character in the game, because as myself I would probably watch, because I'm very like big introvert and I really don't like to mess up with like businesses with others and stuff. So yeah, I feel bad about this, but as Kyoji I think I would step in. We actually got the heart into Akane. Okay, well, we'll go with this. And now they pointing fingers at Aoi. Why? What's your deal? Like, what? How did that happen? Like, why? What do you mean, nuisance? Like, she's like doing nothing. What the fuck? Marina points straight at Aoi, who blinks in confusion. And how this is the nuisance? I hate you. Can we make them disappear? Gore, I have 3 targets for you. Where do I sign up? It's pretty absolute statement for them to make, no matter who is aimed at. Seeing Aoi climb up fills Marima with confidence, making her smugly narrow her eyes. And? Oh, you bitch. I hate you. Aoi blushes and hangs her head. Meanwhile, Akane stands in front of Aoi. Akane's face is even redder than Aoi's, but with anger, not embarrassment. Aoi raises her head. However, the expression Kyoji sees on her face confuses him. Is Aoi glaring at me? He must be imagining it, but looks like Aoi is glaring at Akane. Not at Trio insulting her, but at Akane, who is defending her. Huh. But after he blinks a few more times, Aoi is once again hanging her head. Huh. I cannot figure out the dynamic between Aoi and Akane. I gave like some ideas in the previous episodes, but they are still not on point. There's something more going on. I must have seen that wrong. Like, why would she like be angry at Akane protecting her? I mean, I guess it's all about like she feeling like she's like not independent and she always lives in the shadow of Akane basically. Maybe that's how she feels? Well, Kyoji thinks to himself, and the situation continues to further derail. So, pretty much, at this point in the game, when we are on Aoi Road, if I even choose the choices that I already did before, we are still going to have a new content with Aoi, right? It's not like it's going to round up again into Akane Road. So even if I do the choices the same as the before, then I would still be on Aoi Road. I could get the bad end though. We'll see, we'll see. Also, I wonder if, like, do you think I will be able to get like a good ending on the first try this time? I wonder. Maybe I'm good enough in predicting Yuka already. And I can like actually do this. I just tried to eat chocolate, but I forgot that I'm recording. I forgot that I'm recording, what the fuck. My mouth would like water, and I wouldn't be able to speak. This is a drug. Scratching his head in annoyance, Kyoji walks up to the girl's argument.
Oi, Kyoji,
and we already had that, yeah. Break time's over. Kyoji tries to return to the set. Lunch today. So we can eat with Shinta basically or go somewhere. I think last time I've eaten with Shinta. Or oh wait, no, I might have like gone to Akane and stuff. No, I don't think so. Sadashima left. Break time is over. Starting class. Let's buy some buns. Yeah, okay. I think last time we bonded together with Shinta, with our friends, so let's just go somewhere else this time. Sorry, I've got somewhere to go today. I will get something to eat later. Seems like it was like Kika choice. So we may see some Kika choice here. With that, Shinta hurries out of the classroom. Kyoji looks around the classroom. He can't spot Kika. She's probably in that room again. He decides to stop by there. I wonder if this... Okay, can you let me know? Actually, maybe you remember. Do you know if this changes depending if we enter the room or not? Because he knows now that she's in the room. And if I remember correctly, in this road I've chosen to enter the room because that was like most logical thing to me, right? To do. I wonder if I would not enter the room, would he say still the same or like this scene would change? I'm curious about this now. Because he should not know about the room if he don't enter it. He decides to stop by there before he goes to the school store. If she were where he thinks she is, having lunch with her might be nice. Like, yeah, the choices are very vague, yeah. I'm starting to doubt my ability to get like good end the first time. Like, why would like choosing like I have to go somewhere mean going to Kika? Like, why? Kyoji slowly climbs up the stairs to the special school ward, 3rd class. But as he goes up the stairs, he hears something that makes him hurriedly hide behind the wall. Oh? Sadashima coins are occupying the staircase landing. Oh, god damn it.
じゃあミソノとあの転校生って同じ学校にいたのかよ。
Okay.
らしいぜ。
マジかよ。そんで転校生とミソノってもしかしてできてたの？
Not really. Yeah. Kyoji almost trips over his own feet. How did they jump to that conclusion? Did they think that if a guy has any history with a girl, the two of them have to be an item? I always thought those guys would dump for the moment he first saw them, but now he's sure of it. These guys are complete dumbasses.
できてたかどうかは知らねえけど、マジムカつくよな。
和闇にしたってミソノにしたって貞島さんが狙ってる女子はみんな転校生と関係あるんじゃん。
Wait, he's like going for Aoi as well? Are you serious? I thought like Aoi is not a thing for him. Well, shit. Okay, the theory from the beginning of the episode is in crumbles. Great.
転校生マジやばくね。超やばいって感じ。
Kyoji almost want to ask what language they're speaking, but he manages to hold back. Now he knows that Sadashima trying to play the whole field. Not only is he trying to get with Akane, but Kika as well. Does it really put Kyoji in his way? Kyoji doesn't have the kind of relationship with them that Sadashima funkies think he does. But that's true, that he's on better terms with the girls than Sadashima is. In the end, Kyoji continues climbing up the stairs, heading to the former astronomy club room. Kika isn't there though. Okay. So I didn't actually meet with her, but we got to know that Sadashima actually have a thing for all of them. Great. Is he like... Did he like make a bet against every single one of them? After school, Shinta quickly packs his things and gives Kyoji a wave. Oh yeah, we're on cleanup duty together with Akane, right? Yeah. Kika wasn't in the room during the lunch either. He went to see her after school, but that's no longer possible. Okay. And that was about... Yeah, this is Kyoji being concerned about Akane talking to Sadashima, being jealous, basically, as well. I wonder why we have this scene. We are not on Akane Road, so why are we on this scene, though? Yeah. Once back on the shelf, they gather some notebooks that probably haven't been used in years to tidy them up. Yeah. After what feels like a very long time, the door quietly opens.
掃除
Hi,
済
Aoi.
んだ
Yeah.
葵
Akane looks at her, a grin on her face. Kyoji signs her in relief. I opening the door cleared up the silent, suffocating atmosphere.
私その手伝えることあるかなって思って
She's so timid and like so introvert. We need to protect. Nothing wrong is going to happen to her, right? Always picks up on her own for once.
嬉しい持つべきものは友達
Akane urges Aoi in, seeming more cheerful than
本
usual.
当に手伝ってもらっちゃっていいのもうすぐ済むかと思ったらぐっちゃぐちゃなんだもんやってもやっても終わんなくてうんじゃあそっちの棚の中きれいにしてくれるうん
Okay. After that, they focus on cleaning for a while longer. Akane seems to have cheered up a bit, as she talks freely with Aoi while they work. Aoi, as always, is wordless expression for the occasional huh and yes to show she's listening, until suddenly she starts speaking to Kyoji.
あのね神野くん
Huh?
この間なくしたって言ってたけどあれ出てきた
What? What turned up? Akane eyes flick over to Aoi eyes flicked over Akane, who's saying Kyoji and Aoi suspiciously. What is Aoi talking about, and why wants she be clear about it? It's something that she can't talk about in front of Akane? Huh? What do you mean? Ah. He finally remembers the talk he had with Aoi in the nurse office the other day. I literally don't remember what they're talking about there. What did you lose? Like, maybe they in this, if this is about the nurse place, then I guess this is about the music CD or something. Did you and I like have exchanged diaries or something? Oh, okay. I totally forgot about that thing. I totally forgot about this. It's been such a long time. That's right, the exchange diaries. I mentioned she lost hers back then. Oh, so it turned up. I'm surprised you found it.
私もなくしたと思ってたから驚いた
Wanna change diaries again? I mean, we have ours in the room, we remember. Nice, let me see it sometime. I'm curious to see what I wrote. You probably don't want to see. It's going to be embarrassing.
本当に私
Yeah,
結構恥ずかしかったよ
smiling Aoi. Our usually expressionless face is oddly bashful. Well, I will probably cringe when I read it too. I mean, it's stuff we wrote as kids.
ねえ何の話
Akane butts into the conversation, a dark expression on her face. Ooh, Akane is so jealous, holy shit. Kyoji can't blame her. From her perspective, the conversation makes no sense. But the topic the exchange there is he and Aoi had back then is too awkward for him to talk about openly. Huh. He gazes at Aoi, who looks a bit flushed.
まあ別に言わなくてもいいけどね
Akane says her expression turning even moodier. By the time they finish cleaning, there's no one in the classroom. Wasn't that... Okay, can you remind me? I think it was Akane wrote? Or maybe I messed this information with some other visual novel. I'm not entirely sure. Is Akane the one that always... Akane is the only one that always thought that she's left out of the loop of the things? Like we never speak with Akane about stuff? Was that in our Akane Road? Or do I mess it up with some other visual novel? I'm not entirely sure now. Because that would make sense why she's like grim and stuff. Maybe it's not that she's like jealous or something. She just like don't like to be left out of the loop. You know? I think it's a Akane thing. Probably. By the time they finish cleaning, there's no one in the classroom. Kyoji grumpily shoves his textbooks into his bag. Akane, who has also finished getting ready to leave, meets him with a slightly displeased look on her face.
じゃあ私部活に行くから。
Huh.
じゃあね、2人とも。
Hey.
また明日。
The door clicks shut. With the two of them alone in the empty classroom, Kyoji and Aoi exchange glances. Ah. Do you want me to walk you some of the way home? Kyoji invites her, but then he furrows his brow. Unable to think of how to phrase it, he just blurted out, but he regretted it as soon as the words left his mouth. At their age, an invitation to go home together is almost like inviting her out on a date. Yeah, pretty much. It would be different if they simply walked together after happening to run into each other, but him going out his way to invite her feels significant. Feeling that it would be bad if she became wary of him, Kyoji heard the adds. I don't mean it like... He tries to make an excuse, but he can't really think of anything. In the end, Kyoji just tries off. I stared at him fixedly for a moment, but then she nods. Nice. Huh?
そこまで一緒に帰ろ
For
う。
some of the way, she's still not convinced to let us get to like near her house. Why is that? Yeah. He was the one to invite her, but is he going to end up regretting his decision? That concern waits on him on the way to the shoe lockers, but it seems he has nothing to worry about. Once they start talking about bands, Aoi turns out to be quite talkative. They cheerily chat about things like Metallium Maiden guitarists, or the art of Explosion. New CD jacket. Wow. Okay, that's titles sometimes. You really talk a lot when it comes to stuff like this, Namiki.
そう
Yeah, you're totally different from the usual. That makes Aoi look a bit taken aback. What's wrong?
うるさかったらごめん。
That's not it! That's not it! She says that in her usual subdued tone, before looking away and hanging her head. Hey, no, that's not what I meant. If anything, I'm glad you're talking. I mean, you're pretty much the only person I can talk to about this. Yeah, that's true. I look up at Kyoji, her eyes full of surprise. After staring at him for a long moment though, she hangs her head again. Her expression isn't cheering up. Did he say something wrong? He didn't intend to say anything strange, but he's a bit anxious, since he knows he tends to be rather full-mouthed. When they reach the crossroads, Aoi stops. Your house is that way, right, Namiki? He feels reluctant to part ways with her. Aoi looks up and stares directly at him.
神野くん、さっき CD 買いに行くって言ってたよね。
Do you wanna go together? Aoi nods immediately. Her expression perks up a bit. Okay, so this gives me two informations. I mean, one of the two options. First, she just wants to spend more time with Kyoji before going home, or she wants to avoid home. After getting depressed by so many annoying things today, he feels excited by this fortunate turn of events. After dinner, the strange as always, Kyoji returns to his room. But he skips guitar practice today, instead opting to listen to the new CD he brought. Talking to Aoi on the way back home made him completely forget all the frustration he felt arguing with Akane. Aoi only ended up looking around the shop without buying anything, but she talked a lot about the old death metal bands. While Kyoji likes metal too, he wasn't as interested in death metal, but now that he listens to it after hearing Aoi's explanation that vocals can function as the instrument too, he has the feeling this is actually pretty good. Okay. You really know your stuff, huh, Namiki?
全部受け売り。お兄ちゃんが
Oh.
好きだったから。
Used to like it. Her brother is dead. I see. It's the past sentence. So we are dealing with situation here where Aoi had probably older brother, I would say. She looked up to him. He died somehow, either in accident or something, probably in accident, right? Or maybe there was illness. And now, I don't know, maybe after his death, parents started like drinking, you know, like they got like depressed and they neglected Aoi. And that's why the house is like that and stuff, you know, like everything turned out badly in the current situation. Maybe something like this. Whoa, hey, can you recommend me some bands?
聞くの？
I mean, if I buy the CDs, you'll probably give them a lesson. Listening to you talk got me
じ
interested.
ゃあこれ
I hands him an album he would probably have never picked up otherwise. You're actually more of the chatterbox than you let on, aren't you? I wish you'd always talk more like this. Kyoji tells Aoi this as they part ways in front of the store. He feels this way because she only talks this much when it comes to music, but it seems his words come as a surprise to Aoi. It seems like the music, it seems like she inherited basically the love for metal bands, for the music from her brother. So I think like she looked up for her brother, he died, and she picked up on his interests basically. And this is like her only like happy thing that is like going on around her house basically. Like her memory about her brother and his hobby and his love to music is what's like keeping her happy basically. At least like some part of her being happy. This is going to be a difficult road. I have problems dealing with like personal, close family stories like this. Like with Little Busters, when I played Little Busters, one of the hardest roads for me to read were Haruka, Kanata, the doggo. Who was the doggo? Sorry, it's hot. It's been a while as well. Oh, cool. And also the diabetes. Who's the diabetes girl? I forgot, but that was also about her brother. So it kinda like goes around. Yeah. Kamikita. Okay, I forgot her name, but I remember surname. Okay.
そんなこと思うのジンノ君だけだよ。
Really?
また明日。
You're probably not speaking too much to anyone else, so they don't know you're even interested in this. Aoi turns away from him, but she doesn't look offended. Huh? The phone is ringing. Checks the screen, he sees this message from Namiki Aoi. Oh yeah, we exchanged numbers the other day. Yeah, pretty much. While they were helping Yamiko investigate, he and Aoi swapped info. What would get Aoi to message him though? Unlike Akane, she doesn't strike him as the type to do that. Yeah. How's the CD? Oh, she's interested in this, okay. Did you listen to the CD we bought today? Yeah, that sounds like Namiki. Kyoji laughs. Some people are quiet in person, but extremely verbose when they message people online. This is pretty much me. This is me. I can like relate to Aoi personality basically. However, Aoi is like zero in her messages as she is in the real life. He types out his response. I listened to it. It's my first time seriously listening to death metal, but it was pretty good. If you've got only the older albums to recommend, let me know. After he sends this, the reply comes almost immediately. Alright. That was very short. Yeah. That's an odd dissonance between the speed of her reply and how curt her message is. Seriously, what a weird girl. Kyoji stares at his phone screen, a smile plastered on his face. Cool. We got spoiled her like usual normal clothes. But I like them. Okay. Think someone shakes his shoulders. Kyoji luckily awaken from the slumber. What he says, we'll see in the next episode. We'll start with this in the next, like waking up, having the fresh sight. And yeah. So thank you everyone for being with me for today's episode. Let me know what you think about Aoi Road and what you suspect basically going on around her, because I have a feeling like there's some kind of like, I mean, even Shinta said like there's some kind of a problem within like her house, right? So I have a feeling like there's something about her brother. Like she said in the past tense that her brother liked the music, so I think like he died and everything went to shit basically after this. Yeah, I think that might be like neglecting basically Aoi and stuff. Anyway, Kika should know about this, right? I mean, not necessarily like nearby like neighbors often don't know what's happening in other people's houses as well. So even like if like something bad is happening, they would not know. Anyway, thank you for being with me. I will see you in the next episode of Gore Screaming Show. That was very interesting, very fun episode. And also gave me some concerns about our environment, but we'll see. Maybe we can fix this. Anyway, thank you for being with me. I'll see you in the next episode. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.